Down here in the bottom left-hand corner, we have our purple Terran. It is Darrowweave. And up here in the top right-hand corner, we have our blue Zerg. Glazerbeam. Are you not co-casting with me? Oh, am I solo casting for you, Gabby? I can try. I'll see how I can do. No Mike, sadly. Oh, sad days. It's okay. All right, well, looks like we got a pretty normal hatch first from Glaze. Barracks gas coming out from our guy, Darrowweave. I'm not too familiar with this Terran, so I'm excited to see what he has to do. Darrow is one heckin' intelligent guy, though, so I imagine he's got something to bring to the table. In fact, you know, now that I see, I have both your stream and my stream up. I can actually watch your stream to try to commentate what you're looking at. So yeah, hatch gas pool, nothing out of the ordinary. I like Glazer's scouting overlord. You know, I usually don't do this, but he's looking around for that proxy. And, like, good on him. I've been seeing more and more how you should do this. The reason why I don't do it is because I do like to have the overlord close to, or the second overlord close to his main so that I can scout it. We got our command center just dropped. Nothing too out of the ordinary yet. Got a Reaper just popping. Right, and he's going to follow up with the Reactor. So I expect to see a factory behind this 1-1-1. Nice. Glaze is going to hide the drone. Is it going to try to take the early? I think so. He's already got his lings out and ready to roll. 2 queens are about to pop. Should be dropping that third any second now. Not getting anything killed. He's been annoying. Yeah, Reaper gets out. In the meanwhile, yes, we have that factory coming down. He's gonna pop out 2 Marines while waiting for the factory to finish. Third has come down by Glazerbeam. Excellent. Yeah, nothing really exciting has happened yet. Got our second gas. Got our wall starting for Ejoi. I'm just going to call him Ejoi because it's easy to say while I'm looking at it. Now, one thing... Okay, we got double Marines coming out. Cool. And he's swapping over to Hellion. One thing, this Overlord by Glazer's third, I think, should be moved a little bit farther forward just to help out a little bit more for when these Hellions pop out. Ooh, I think we're going to get either Banshee or Battlecruiser play. Probably Banshee. But we do have that tech lab reserved for the Stargate for Ejoi. Meanwhile, Glazerbeam, he's just doing his Zerg thing. He's got 2 on gas. Because he doesn't really need it right now. He's just dropping his Baneling Nest now. And he's building a couple more lings for the incoming Hellions. But... oh, and he's getting Overlord speed. Interesting. So his Overlord speed just finished. He's gonna be on top of scouting. That is for sure. He's got a decent bit of drones. 39 to the 30 of Ejoi. So I'm not too worried about any of this. More Hellions coming in from behind, and we have a Liberator as the first choice out of Ejoi. So my guess is he wants to keep these Hellions alive. He wants to do this 1-2 punch, right, where he has the Hellions on one side, probably hitting the third, while the Liberator hits the either the natural or the main. Glazer does see the starport with the tech lab on it, however, and he did see that it was not researching. Now, if I saw that, personally, I would be starting to worry about battlecruisers, actually. And it looks like he's not going to be able to see this Liberator. Alright, so he's setting up. Looks like the Hellions are going into the natural. Liberator going into the third. What does Glaze have to defend against this? He's got quite a few lings. He's got a couple queens. Let's see, he's got maybe 3 queens to defend. Here come in the Hellions, killing up some creep. Found a nice little choke point they can retreat back to. Those rocks are one heckin' pain. Oh no, the queens are out of position. And in comes the Liberator. Let's see what it can get done. Fortunately, we have a Spore Crawler here. Liberator only gets 1 shot off. Ooh, and it does get out. Hellions are getting all these creep tumors, though, and the Lings are unable to help. Against 5 Hellions, I mean, that's a pretty hefty force. Meanwhile, our third is finished by Ejoi. He has a couple more Hellions on the way, and it looks like he's swapping to Tank Bio. That looks like his main goal. Glaze has just started his 1-1 for his Lings. His layer is finished. I'm not seeing his tech path yet. He's still on Lingbane for as far as I can tell. He's getting his macro hatch up. See, currently, yeah. Ejoi has just been able to poke, but hasn't really been able to get anything done! Oh no! Oh, Ejoi. Oh, sad days. Glazerbeam picking off the Reaper and a Hellion. Virtually for free. Excuse me. That was a big misclick by Ejoi. Glazer taking this opportunity to drop his 4th. I love it. And meanwhile, he is still just... Uh-oh. We got to pause. Oh, dear. Looking down at this floating command center that you were looking at. Sorry, I decided to actually be focused on my camera instead of yours. No mic. I have no mic? It is okay. Oh. Anyway, this third is floating on over. It's about to land. We have double Tech Lab production coming out from Ejoi. He's getting both stim and combat shields at the same time. That's very interesting. I still am not seeing Blaze's tech. Bet it's going to be Mutas. I mean, is he aware of the bio? I'm unsure. Oh, these Hellions are just not getting anything done. Well defended by Glazerbeam. Yeah, with the amount of gas that Glaze is getting, this has to be Mutas. I mean, he's got 6 gases. All right, he sees the bio now. He should know. Oh man, Ejoi's upgrades are only now coming down though. Those are super late if he wants to go for a bio-based play. But here comes the push coming out the middle, middle bottom. 4 medvacs, tank, and a bunch of marines that are going to have combat shields and stim. Now Glaze, he's catching wind of this. He knows. He knows what's happening. He's still sending his Lings off to the side. He's making a bunch of Banelings at home for defense. It looks like Ejoi is gonna... He's taking these Lings seriously. He's going to actually try to root these off instead of committing to the push. That was pretty great by Glaze, actually. I was a bit worried that Ejoi would have committed. Oh, no! Wow, that was very well intercepted by Ejoi. Glaze was not prepared for that. In a bunch of Lings for nothing. They didn't get a single thing done. Very Baneling heavy coming out of Glaze. He is not going for Mutas. He is going for infestation tech. With this amount of Marines, I would love to see some Fungals. I actually haven't seen Glaze play recently. I don't know if he's using Infestors a bunch right now or not. I know that he was for a while. So I'm really excited to see what we see out of this Hive. Hive is his first tech. Widowmine Bro seems to be the answer for Ejoi. So we're going to have a bunch of Widowmines versus a bunch of Lings and Hive tech. Ooh, these 2 armies are not... Okay. Glaze is very far out of position. He was trying to attack going around the south side. All these Lings have showed up. Fortunately, Lings are very fast units, so he is able to get there in time. Ooh, and he's going to try to get this round off on this army. Okay, he needs to pull back. I don't think those Banelings are going to catch. Oh, and the Widowmine's going to go off. Oh, no! That was one heckin' Widowmine. Meanwhile, we have Lings trying to get into the third base, but they are being blocked by a wall of supply depots. Fairly unsuccessful. All in all, I think Ejoi definitely took a good set of engagements right there. That one Widow Mine hit, oh my goodness, that killed a significant portion of Banelings. Ejoi is using this opportunity to take his fourth. Awesome. Let's see, and it looks like Glaze is taking his fifth. So we're moving up farther and farther up a macro game. Glaze's creep spread is covering just kind of outside the front of his base. So that has been kind of under fire this whole time, though, from Ejoi. So, I mean, good job on him. But still, only Ling Bane out of Glazer. Meanwhile, we have more and more high-tech units coming out of Ejoi. We have a tank, more Widow Mines that now have their burrow upgrade. Okay, another detachment of Lings is going to come off. They're gonna find this fifth, fortunately. Probably get the cancel, but meanwhile, we have a big engagement getting ready to be set up here in the center of the map. Let's see what happens. Lings come in. Oh, okay, they're going to get the cancel on the base. Cool. This pulls Ejoi back. Right, so that's pretty nice. I'd say that's a victory. These Lings need to get out of there, though. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's kind of a bummer. That's pretty nice, though. Glaze keeps buying himself time. This is great. The more time he has, the more he can get his creep spread out. The more time he has to get out his tech. It looks like, is that Ultras? Yes, he's going for Ultras. Ling Ultra, which I absolutely love against what Ejoi has. We got a double drop. It has been found, however, but Ejoi is moving up the left side while Glazer is worried about this. I love how Glaze has his units split. We got this force up here in the top left, force here in the middle. We've got a force ready to cover the natural. He's prepared. However, this force up in the top is going to probably not be very effective against this bio push that it's about to run into. Let's see how it goes. Oh, okay. I stand corrected. That is a dead Ejoi force and a dead Glazerbeam force. That was pretty exciting. Glazer coming in for the cancel on the fifth base again. Excellent. Very well done. Let's see, what are our upgrades? Glazer is riding an upgrade lead currently. And it looks like he's going to be riding a pretty good one, as Ejoi has only now started his +3 armor. So there's going to be... Oh, here come in the Ultras. Now, great Widow Mine. Ejoi seems to have figured this out. He's starting to get a bunch of Marauders out. He also has a Fusion Core on the way, going into the BC swap. Now, historically, I don't think BCs deal with Ultras very well. Yamato is pretty awesome, and the lack of anti-air that Zerg has right now is pretty great, but BCs are freaking expensive. I tend to see more Liberators and or Ghosts, but we'll see how this plays out. Currently, Glazer is getting a Spire, so he is anticipating some sort of air change out of Ejoi. Man, that 3-3 by Glaze is about to finish up. That's what he's waiting for. Okay, that wasn't a bad... that wasn't a bad split up of Zerglings. Man, he really does need some air, though. He needs some... he needs an Observer, too, or an Overseer as well. I'm loving his creep spread, though. It's starting to really make its way out on the map. Widow Mine just snuck its way into the fifth base of Glazer and got itself 8 kills. What a champ! You know, that's a move that I had used against Glaze once. I think Ejoi has taken a play out of my book. Alright, so Glaze is just waiting here. He's getting his macro together. Meanwhile, Ejoi is getting his Ghost and his Liberators, exactly what he needs. So it wasn't for BCs, it was to get that upgrade. I forgot about that. Liberator range is now on the Fusion Core, which is something I've missed because I have not been playing very much recently. But 4 Liberators, 3 Ghosts at a time, that is scary if you're going Ultralisks. Those numbers add up very quickly. Yeah. But he's just getting rid of some Marines. He's canceling base again. Both players are just building up. Ooh, these Lings are going to get massacred by the Widow Mines. Oh, God. Oh, no. Glaze. Ah! Oh, God. That was... Oof. Blanelings do come rolling in, but they are ineffective. These Ultras all get cleaned up, and Ejoi takes a huge supply lead. 172 to the 124 of Glazer right now. Glaze needs to get some Vipers or something to deal with all of these Liberators. He has no answer currently, and they are a huge problem for his Ultras. Right, the Liberator's getting set up. This southern side. I love the positioning of the Widow Mines and the Liberators. So especially against Ultras, you want to give yourself a retreat path. You set up your Liberators behind your force so that when the Ultras roll in, you can retreat back and they'll get the Ultras. In the same way you would with... man, that was a disgusting engagement. Good job on Glaze. In the same way that you would with Widow Mines. Wow, wow. That was actually a very good surround on Glaze. And he's actually going around this fortified position, trying to find another cancel on another base. He now has Corruptors out, so he does have a little bit of an answer. But this area is now just completely lathered in liberation zones. And, I mean, there's no more Ultras from Glaze. I can see why. I mean, it makes perfect sense. There are way too many Liberators to deal with them. However, these Widow Mines are also just getting way too much value. Oh, these Banelings going down. To Glaze's credit, he has cleaned up all of those Liberators, and he has managed to take his supply lead back. That is great. The fact that he has creep spread all the way out to the middle of the map is a huge saving grace for him right now as well. Ooh. But Ejoi is trying to do something about that. He says, I don't like your purple stuff on my map. This is my map. Killing some queens, that's always nice. Queens are very annoying to replace. And one of the best things Glaze is doing right now is he's still keeping this 5th base from going down. This Ejoi has been trying to secure this 5th base for at least 3 minutes. Longer than that, 5 minutes. And he has not been able to do it. Thanks to Glaze's persistent Ling counterattacks. There's even some Banes there. Ejoi playing fairly safe. He has so many medvacs. Oh no, and now he's going to get totally surrounded unless he... Okay, he needs to get out of there. The Corruptor's on the way. Ooh, Glazerbeam is taking it back. He's got 5 Broodlords, 6 Broodlords just chilling right outside of the 9 o'clock position. Oh man, and he has made a great opening for himself to get some serious damage done. Ejoi is in a lot of trouble. He has nothing for these Broodlords. No Vikings, no... Like this is going to completely blindside him. There's no Thors. Oh, he just sees it now, and he's like, oh god, what am I going to do? Alright, he's stimming forward. He's going to try to get them. There are a lot of Marines in here. Oh no, we have 3 Broodlords left, but in the end, they prevail with the Ling and Corruptor support. And Glaze still has an answer now for these tanks. I mean, there's only 2 of them, it looks like. But that is great. This 4th is going to die. Oh, no, the repair comes down. The 4th is going to stay alive. Link's coming in. Ooh, great Widow Mine connections. These 2 Broodlords are still making something happen, but it looks like Glazer's force is kind of pootering out. The supplies, however, tell a very different tale. Ejoi at 115 to Glazer's 160. Glazer is peeing on the 4th base of Ejoi, which is now dead. Oh man, Banelings just rolling on in. And what are they going to get? They're getting kind of blocked by all of these Marine changelings. And Glazer has it here, I'm pretty sure. He's just streaming in with Lings now. There is 1 tank and a couple Marines to support. There's a tank on the high ground, I suppose. But Ejoi is in serious trouble. GG! That was a very, very good. Hey, Thank you very much, Gabby, for having me cast on your stream. It was an honor and a pleasure. I believe I'm going to get back into the normal general chat. Thank you very much. That was super fun.